Um,
Good evening and welcome to another episode of A Contagious Smile Unstoppable. Hi, everybody. We are here with my incredibly amazing husband who is just here.
Hi,
He's
y'all.
he's tired. He's done a lot lately. We've been lifting and moving and he has pulled a muscle and bless his thumping gizzard. It's uncomfortable to say the least. So we apologize for not putting out an episode this Sunday. We have been getting ready to have some major changes going on. And so again, we apologize, but we are here now. So how you feeling other than your pulled muscle, babe?
I'm tired.
Tired?
Tired.
Can you talk a little bit more in the mic?
I can't reach over yonder.
Can't reach yonder. Here. There you go. Howdy, y'all.
I already said howdy, y'all.
Here. So everybody's telling me I'm getting more southern.
Well, good.
Good.
hmm
What? So I have something that I'm going to announce that my husband has no idea about at all, which is going to be fun. I love doing this to him. And you're going to put that in. You do that, thanks. My husband is going to be like, "Of course you are." Watch. This is exactly what he's going to say because we all know how Michael responds and reacts to things, right? So, as you know, we had an amazing outcry, an outburst, an outreach to Dear Silence, right? It was amazing. International, hundreds of submissions of people sharing their light. My husband's just looking at me like,
I'm waiting because I don't know what she's up to. So if y'all don't know, that's the latest book produced by my wife. It was compiled by my wife. It was written by hundreds of you listeners out there. So your voice was
unedited, unedited.
right.
And so I've had some people say something about the editing, but I'm not touching somebody else's
Right.
submission. That's not my right to do that. So no, and it's been an amazing opportunity. I really think there's going to be a volume two because there's so many. People even ask me if they could still write it now for it. So here's the surprise my husband has had no idea about, and I'm just throwing this in because he's going to say, "Oh, of course you have." So part one is there is a new amputee course in A Contagious Smile called Beyond the Limb. And it's amazing. And it really gets an inside look at the day to day life and living and with the ins and outs of how to do things as a new amputee. Why are you
And when did you write this?
yesterday?
Of course you did.
I am meeting with and been involved with the Hero Arm organization and hoping that I can get a hero arm. And they have helped me with a crowdfunding GoFundMe page so that I could hopefully get this because my insurance will not cover it. And my prosthetic that was created is too heavy since my shoulder has been replaced. So I can't use a normal prosthetic. And that's what makes the hero arm amazing. And so I just want to do a shout out to them and all that they do, not to mention my crowdfunding video that they created is out as well. But that's not even what I was going to say. My husband's looking at me like I can't even. So, all right. So here we go. People wonder, we are not scripted, as if you can't tell. So, are you ready?
As our daughter would say, what'd you do this time?
So, okay, are you ready?
On pins and needles.
Not defined by my diagnosis is the latest comprehensive compilation book that's being put together about our special needs kiddos and their amazing, amazing. My husband's hitting his head on the microphone. Not defined by my diagnosis. It is,
Was that the title?
yeah, that's going to be the title.
Holy crap. Can you repeat the title one more time?
Not defined by my diagnosis.
Okay.
I think that's amazing.
Okay. That was a little shorter.
It. No, it's not. It's the same. Anyway, first I was so really interrupted. I love it because we are not defined. I'm special needs, but this is for kids. I am not, that means I'm gonna have to do one for adults. You know that, right? But I am not defined by my diagnosis. I mean, I'm not an
That's
amputee.
right.
I am a person who has an amputated arm. I'm not, my diagnosis. And after 20 years almost of advocating for special needs, I have had the biggest blessing of meet some of the most amazing kids ever. So what we're going to do is we're opening up the floodgates again for parents, caregivers, anybody like that that wants to tell their story. We have a waiver for you to sign. You can put your name on it if you choose to. If you want to be confidential, we can do that, or you can just use your first name. You can use your child's name, but you provide the rights over to us because we put this book out there. All proceeds will go to the Academy, which help fund special needs courses, which help fund courses for caregivers and parents, as well as it is really out there to help others. Like the Stucco Squad, so amazing. And we have so many kids that love it because Stucco teaches you how to add and subtract and to do things differently. And who wants to do the path that everybody else is on, right? Because that's kind of boring. But we get to go on journeys and see things no one else ever does. And we don't take anything for granted. So I will tell you that I've put this out today and I already have people sending me their stories.
Of course you did. Of course they are.
They have. And
And that's awesome.
I've just finished reading, and I'm only going to give a little bit about it. I just finished reading about a mom learning about her baby having Down syndrome and everything that she went through emotionally through it. It's very telling. It's a very sweet story that's going to be in there. But my goal, and here we go, is that the book will be ready and in the hands of the parents before the holidays.
Wow. That's moving.
I know, right? Because I go at any other speed. So how amazing would it be? What an amazing Christmas holiday, Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate gift for yourself, your child, your parents, your grandparents, whomever you want to say, look, your story is lighting the world. It's lighting the world because I'm going to sit and read to you around the Christmas tree or around the menorah, or whatever it is that you celebrate, where you read the story of the light that your child brings to you and your family and share it with the world. And then your child will get to have this keepsake forever. What better gift can that be? I would prefer to have gifts that are personalized. I mean, anybody can go to the store and buy a sweater. Anybody can go online and buy a sweater. But who could put their kid in a book for them to have reflect on them for the rest of their life? I mean, that is just top notch. This book is going to bring all the emotional roller coaster of happiness and inspiration and strength and bravery and really reflect what we as special needs parents go through and give you a sense of what it is to be who we are. And we are a force. We are a force to be reckoned with. Let me just tell you, I'm so excited about this. I didn't tell my husband because I knew what he was going to say. He was going to say, are you freaking kidding me? Because we have so much on our plate right now. Literally.
We have a platter.
We had to get a bigger table. Literally. We have to get a bigger plate and a bigger table. We have so much going on right now. And I kept thinking, what would be the ultimate gift, right? To maybe give your grandparents a book and they unwrap it and they're not defined by my diagnosis. What? And then you open it up and or have a sticky note on the cover and says, turn to page 44 or whatever it is. And there's the story of their grandchild, right? What a gift. What the perfect gift that would be. My husband is literally on the seat of his chair wanting to say something. Yes, babe.
No, I'm just, I was going to give another example of the kind of stories that were written in by our listeners.
Mhm.
The first book, Dear Silence. Okay. Then I shall read one.
They both work. Why are you echoing?
I thought you said they didn't.
No, they do.
Anyway, so the book is on Amazon. It's called Dear Silence, You Lost by Victoria Cure. Please march on over there and pick up you a copy. Okay? These are true, heartfelt, factual stories, testimonials, real life events that happen in someone's life. Some of our listeners, maybe they were friends of our listeners. I don't know. But this happened to someone out there, and it could happen to you. It could happen to your loved ones. It could happen to your children. So this one is titled "We're Still Here, and That Matters More Than Anything." And I bet you $1 my wife can remember almost every one of these.
Mm-hmm.
So here goes. After the screaming stopped, after the last punch, after the door slammed, the police left, the bruises faded, and the world moved on like nothing ever happened, we were still here. Quiet, shaking, trying to remember how to be human again. And no one tells you how hard that part is. No one tells you to how it feels to brush your teeth and cry because you're still alive, or how exhausting it is to walk through the world like you're fine when your entire body is still flinching from ghost. Healing isn't soft. It's not gentle music and spa days. It's rage. It's grief. It's screaming into a pillow at 2 a.m. because you still hear their voice in your head. It's choosing again and again not to go back, not to numb it, not to give up. Some days we're proud. On other days, we're just trying to breathe. But this chapter, it's not about perfection. It's about persistence. Because healing is messy. It's non-linear. It's personal and painful, and sometimes so damn slow you wonder if you'll ever feel whole again. But we keep going. We stitch ourselves back together with shaky hands. We rebuild trust one safe hug at a time. We relearn how to sleep through the night. We cry without shame. We speak without fear. We stand without apology. And somewhere along the way, we realize we're not alone. There are others, survivors who carry the same invisible armor, who hear your story and say, "Me too. I get it. I've been there." And just like that, healing becomes a little less lonely.
Pollen.
Hush. So if you're still here, still breathing, still trying, still holding your story in your chest, you are proof that survival is a sacred kind of strength. They didn't break you. They couldn't. They never will. And you don't owe the world silence anymore. You owe yourself peace. You owe yourself pride. This chapter isn't just healing, it's freedom. It's the return of your voice, your body, your power, your name. It's not the end of the story. It's the part where you finally begin again.
And the name on that is?
There's no name.
Read the beginning of it.
Let me go back. There's no name.
Oh.
Yep. So whoever wrote this, do you know who it is?
I have a good idea.
Okay. Well, whoever wrote it, thank you.
And my husband will tell you, I read every single one that come in. I don't just skim through them.
I couldn't read them, y'all. Like this right here.
He's crying.
Okay, I get a little choked up because these are very personal.
They are. They are.
And very real. And a lot of times I see my wife in this situation, because she went through a horrible ordeal that I wish I could change.
So would you do me the honor of doing something and write from a perspective of a dad, a story about faith for the book?
Absolutely.
That would be fantastic. But I want to get it out this holiday.
That joke.
I do. Oh, the pollen must be so bad. See, he's got a big old teddy bear heart.
There's something in my eye.
And both of them?
Yes.
And both of them.
The fan.
No, allergy seasons are over. No. Also, not that we've had nothing to do, we are starting a school, SKOOL community, which is amazing as well. And that is just launched, but we still have a lot to input into it, but that's out there. So it's the Phoenix Network, which I think is amazing because that kind of ties together the academy and everything else. And it's just awesome. So this is a way to really get involved. You're still like all emotional. It's sweet. It is. It's sweet. It shows that softer side. It does. It's sweet. So I want to get this out for the holidays. So if you have submissions that you would like to tell, and I mean, what a gift. Can you imagine? I mean, you're just a teddy bear of tears anyway, but like, think of Faith giving you, wait, she has. You opened up a gift from her and it was a book. And it was a book she wrote for you. And you were like a basket case. I was kind of worried you were going to ruin the cover with the tears that streamed down your face.
That was during allergy season?
No, it wasn't. It was not. No. And I was super proud of her. It was a #1 best new release too, because she's amazing. But as a parent to open that, or a grandparent to unwrap a gift and see something that was written personally, that's a keepsake. That's priceless. It really is. And we are opening that right now, where you could email me directly at victoria@contagiousmile.com. There's 2 S's. So ACONTO. I cannot spell worth a flippity doo all day today.
A contagious smile. Right. ACONT.
You can't spell it again. ACONTAGIOUSSMILE.
It's only my second glass of wine.
Yeah. .com. So you can email me directly there with your submissions and stories.
Edit that?
No, I'm leaving it.
Idiots.
Well, because we're authentic. We're human. That's what we do. That's who we are. Hell, people are saying you're sounding a little more Southern. And I'm like, wait, what? What? It's the Minion. What? I love Minions. They're the best ever. So what a great idea for Christmas gift. Just or a holiday gift or whatever you celebrate, or just, a thank you gift. I mean, really, I was driving to the store today and Faith looked at me and goes, you really should have taken me up on my offer, which she had told my surgeon the day of my amputation. She told the surgeon she wanted him to take her arm and transplant it to me. And I maintained it. I kept it together till we went to the OR, and then I absolutely freaking lost it. And so even my surgeon, who is world renowned, he lost it. He came in crying. And it was just the vision of life that these kids carry. They don't take anything for granted. They celebrate every laughter. I mean, we celebrate every laughter. Her laughter is infectious. It is just infectious. And when she laughs, I don't care what you're doing, it's done. We were talking to Pop tonight, and Michael said, Faith, you better get off your booty and move your butt. And he was like, I know what she's doing. She probably stood up, shook her tush, sat back down. And that's exactly what she did. And we all just cracked up laughing about it. And you know what? Those priceless moments, you can't have enough of those. They're amazing, right? There's nothing money can buy. That's nothing that, a mansion can carry, I mean, and something I've realized is, it was amazing, because I was listening to an interview and somebody said it was Michael Bublé, and he is, for those who don't know who he is, he's like the today's singer of Frank Sinatra kind of thing, Harry Connick Jr. And somebody asked him what it meant in his mind to be rich. And Michael Bublé actually was like, it's not materialistic. It's not monetary. He said, it's family. It's the ones in your inner circle that you can count on. He said, sure, you can have all the materialistic things in the world. He goes, I know a lot of people who have a lot of materialistic things, nice cars, nice homes, boats, airplanes, whatever, but they are the most miserable people you've ever met. And they keep this front on because that's how they keep their materialistic items. But they don't know if they have authentic people in their circle, or do they have people who, are I want. Also, they're just miserable people, right? It's all, they see greed and things of that nature. It's like you read all these interviews about like Jennifer Lopez. She fired her staff for speaking directly to her. You're not even allowed to speak to her. You have to go through her, whoever. Mariah Carey had someone who would carry her dress for her so it didn't touch the ground. Somebody else she hired to cut the tag out. And at first I was like, I relate to that because I hate that feel in the back of my neck. She cut it out to change the size of her dress on her dresses. So if anybody saw it, they wouldn't know what size she truly was. I mean, that is so tedious. That blows my mind that people are going to be, and I mean, to each their own. If that's what they need to do, then so be it. But those aren't the happiest people. And you know what? You have to go back and take a minute and realize that if it wasn't for your fans, there wouldn't be a Mariah Carey. They wouldn't be a Jennifer Lopez. They wouldn't be who they are today if they didn't have a fan base, right? I'm not a fan of Mariah Carey at all after what she did on the Atlanta radio 26 years ago or 21 years ago, whatever it was. I've lost all respect that I had for her. But people love her, and to each their own. But what I'm saying is that who are you to say your fans who put you in the limelight, bought you your mansions and cars and whatever, that you're too good to speak to them, that you can't talk to them directly? I mean, are you serious? And then you read things like they have a list of things that must be done for them when they come to perform. Say, one of the things I read about Jennifer Lopez, I know I'm out in the left field. One of the things they say about Jennifer Lopez, which I think is hilarious, I had to stop reading it because I thought this is just can't be real. She can only have white furniture in her dressing room. She only wants certain flavor of bottled water. She won't have anything else. She has to have certain this, certain that, certain this. If it's not expressed exactly as it said, she doesn't do it. I mean, seriously, that just dumbfounded me because I will walk up. I've had people walk up to me and say, "Oh my God, you're Victoria Cure." Yeah, okay. And I'm like, "Hey, how's it going?" And I'll talk to you just like every other person out there. Like and I'm nowhere near Jennifer Lopez. I'm nowhere near, I get it. I think I have a bigger heart than some people. Why do you keep looking outside? Oh, now you're rubbing in the fact I can't hear?
No.
You're making fun of the hearing impaired? Are you falling asleep?
Yes.
Are you serious right now?
You're out in left field.
Okay, then bring us back to
about these other folks that have nothing to do with
No, it did. It all had to reflect
domestic
it
violence,
back.
narcissism.
No, because we were talking about how important it is as a gift to have something that is priceless.
Right.
And not take it for granted like others do. So it wasn't really in left field. It was more center.
It was left field.
It wasn't left field. It was more center.
Let's agree to disagree.
Do you want me to bring you to tears again?
But you want to bring me to tears?
Yeah, give me the book. I'll read a story.
No.
Why? Oh, because it'll be more emotional coming from me?
Yes.
Well, then let me have the book.
No.
Why?
You can read the excerpts you got today.
No.
The other day. Why not?
Because they haven't signed the waiver yet. They sent me the submission. I sent them the waiver. So until I get it, I can't.
Okay.
So nice try, though.
So the email they can send you their story to?
Yeah, go ahead and tell it.
Yeah, go ahead.
No.
Victoria at acontagioussmile.com.
Gonna spell it for everybody?
No, I already tried and blundered that.
Stucco says, "Hi, it's Stucco from Stucco Squad." Also, my husband is doing some amazing engraving, and those are going to be some options. Let's talk about for just Muck Sticky. Oh, like amazing, right? He is so funny.
He's hilarious.
He is hilarious. There are things about him that most people don't know. I need to send him a message tonight because it's his birthday, and I need to send him a message when we get done here.
You see him on the videos. You hear his songs. He's hilarious, but he's very real.
He is very real. He is, and he has a huge heart. So we want to give a big shout out to Muck Sticky and say happy birthday. But like his music, there are times as a mom and a survivor where, yes, you have to have this greatness about you, but we're all human. And he has some songs that absolutely will just make you smile. And he has a song called F Off, and it's to all those people that have their nose in your business and, are meddling where they're not supposed to be. And there are plenty of times, I will admit, that has been my theme song. I mean, even way before I ever had the privilege and honor of speaking with him, because I had been speaking with him off and on for, a good minute before he came on. Mm-hmm. And oh my God, to see him in his own environment and his element just made him a million times better than I ever thought he would be. And so I want to thank him for coming on, and Nick for helping get him with me. Nick's an amazing human being too. So we got that taken and done. And And Stucco is just enjoying some sweet face rubs right now and was smiling from ear to ear. I just want to say for a minute, babe, what does Stucco do when you try to get like all lovey-dovey with me? Because this is
This
hilarious.
dog actually puts both paws on me and pushes me away from my own wife.
And if my husband tries to put his paw, oh, wait,
Go on.
see, this is why we're not edited. If my husband tried to put his arm on me, Stucco takes his head and puts it under my husband's arm and shoves his arm off of me. Sorry, I just said you had a paw, but you were a dog in the day. So, I mean, it's all. But Stucco is mama's baby, and he tries to sleep on my pillow and go nose to nose. And my husband's like, just get him his own pillow. Well, he shares one with me. So he doesn't need his own. He's right there with me. Now, the best part of this is at 4:59 a.m. every morning, like clockwork, these two sweet babies wake my husband up. Like clockwork, right? They annoy the piss out of him, which is great. It's funny. Now, my husband had to go out of town a few weeks ago, and both of my sweet boys stayed in the bed with me as always. And he's like, enjoy them getting you up because I'm not there to do it. Okay. Neither one of my sweet boys even moved at 4:59 or 5 or 5:01 or 6 or 7. They were great. And even when I was like, do you want to OUT? They didn't move. I was up before them. It was fantastic. Yeah, it's called Daddy's Wrapped. Pollinated version.
Speaking of being wrapped,
Yeah.
I can't wait for my sticky pajamas. I'll get me some pajama breeches.
Uh-huh. You go to his
And-
website and they have them on sale there.
Yeah. Y'all go to Muck Sticky's website and buy you a pair of Muck Sticky PJs.
He holds the Guinness Book of World Records
They're
for a person
wild.
wearing the most pajamas in a year. Like, not sorry, in a lifetime.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been wearing them for years and years and years. And it's kind of an idol because, like, you know, I've gone out in my pajama bottoms. I don't care. I mean, I get.
He's respectable about it.
He is. He wears them respectfully. It's not like, you know, he's wearing anything disrespectful. But you know what? And he has this main way of thinking. It's like, if you don't like who I am or what I have to offer, screw you. You know, and today, why are you looking at me like a deer in headlights?
Hello, Pot.
Hi, Kettle. So nice to see you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Adopt
Nice to
his
see you.
philosophy.
Huh?
Huh?
I can't hear you. Let me turn
you
ears.
deaf?
I am deaf. Are you making fun of the hearing impaired?
I am not.
Okay. You want me to teach you how to?
I'm just seeing if you can read my lips.
Oh, I can read your lips. I read your lips loud and clear.
You understand the words?
That are coming out of my mouth? No. He thinks he's got all this like swagger.
No. I've been trying to teach you for years.
What are you talking about?
Don't give a shit what other people think about you.
Really?
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 So we're going to switch now to body dysphoria.
Yes, we are.
Let's go.
How do you see yourself? Let me throw some adjectives out here. Beautiful,
I have a big heart.
gorgeous,
I have a big heart.
sexy.
Physical looks to me are shallow. There's more to a person than physicality. A lot of people who are physically attractive.
Talking about somebody else?
No, I'm talking in generality. A lot of people who are physically attractive on the outside are much more kind of stuck up or conceited.
Uh-huh.
And I think people who have a good heart and are genuine people make themselves flawless. It
So,
speaks through the
do
outside.
you have a good heart?
I have a big heart. That's my biggest gift and my
So you're
biggest flaw.
flawless?
I have a big heart. I have pretty eyes.
You haven't answered anything.
I can't hear you. I have a.
Are you making fun of the
pretty
deaf
eyes.
people now?
No, that's my peers. Those are my posse. I have pretty eyes. I have very unusual color eyes. It's not normal. You don't see my color very often in eyes.
So,
Crickets.
right.
What?
His philosophy.
What?
He didn't ask anybody, hey, can I have your permission to wear pajamas for the rest of my life? He just did it. That's his way. I think he called it his wacky way. And he didn't care what other people thought.
Okay.
Uh,
So next time I go on stage and I'm doing a speaking engagement, should I go out in my pajamas?
Absolutely.
Not a business suit like you
Sure.
love me wearing?
Sure.
Yeah, right. If I go out there in pajamas, you'd be like, I don't know where you think you're going out there looking like that. You better get in here and put on some pants and clothes and whatever.
Hey,
Stucco.
I'll encourage you.
Uh-huh. So what if I want to cut my hair? My husband loves long hair, and my hair is past my waist. And my husband loves long hair. So would you find me, not that I'm putting you on the spot, yes I am. Would you find me as sexy or attractive or cute or loving if my hair was short again?
Yes.
You're full of shit.
No, I just unloaded it in the toilet.
You left some skid marks.
In my britches?
Maybe. You love long hair. You've always loved long hair.
Yes, it's beautiful.
So if I whack it off, I am not going to be.
Let's not say that. Okay.
You're not
We're
going to.
not whacking anything off up here.
You're not going to be as like, oh, look at my wife's sexy hair anymore.
I always run my fingers through your hair.
But if I
The back of your hair.
if I cut it like a couple feet, you're going to be like, babe, what the hell are you
So, but
doing?
it's okay. I may dislike it, but it's still you.
But you just admitted you would dislike it.
I
So
may.
does that take away the sexiness of the person?
No.
You hesitated in your response.
Not in the person, no.
Okay. So let's say there was a twin of me. God help the world. And one of absolutely identical.
There's a little one of you in that room next door.
That's true. And one of us had long hair down to their waist, and the other one had hair above their
You're
shoulder.
not half of me.
So
You say your sister's sexier than you?
I don't have a sister. I have a step monster. But which would you rather have?
Nope.
Would you rather have a long hair?
Not answering.
Or, okay, would you rather have me have darker skin or lighter skin?
The perfect, just the way you are.
Oh, are you traveling down that road of safety? I am the only white woman you've ever had in your
Anyway,
life.
the dogs have to go out.
No, they're fine. No, they're not.
Why don't you close this
No,
out?
we're not. No. We're not doing a short podcast because we missed last week.
It's not short.
It is. It absolutely is. So don't get your underwear in an uproar. So let's.
They have skid marks, remember?
Ain't that right, Stucco? Oh. He even tried to get Rusty to talk to him the other day, and Rusty now talks back, which I think is adorable. It's so sweet. Hey, Rusty. There's a mama's baby boy. Yes. So why do people stare at others in public?
I mean, there could be a plethora of reasons. A lack of understanding, ignorance.
Okay, as many times as we've been out and we see
better than you because I have more than what I see that you have. Whether it's looks, whether it's non deformities or challenges, like you're missing a left arm. People may look at you and wonder, okay, what happened?
But they don't wonder. They looked at you.
Right.
They look down at me. They look
They
at me
look
with
like
despair and
you're
disgust.
Part of a human.
They look like they look at me like I have the plague, and if I
Right.
touch them, they're gonna get it.
Yeah.
I'd love to, have a word with them. But like, there are so many times we go out to eat, and if we're sitting in a restaurant, we look at the people around us. Say there's a table with an autistic child at the table, and people stare at this beautiful child. Or if the child's in a wheelchair, everybody stares. I mean, and if I get the child's attention, I'll smile, and then the sweet face smiles back, and it makes such a huge difference. My husband is bowing out because of his pulled muscle and wanting to take the dogs out. So I guess we are going to have to cut it short because I can't do this without him.
Yes, you can.
No, I can't.
You're freaking awesome.
Whatever.
Be sure to go on Amazon, pick up those books, y'all.
And if you ever wondered if this was edited or scripted, now you know it's not.
And go over to Monk Sticky's website. If you don't know who he is, you are missing out.
He's
All his
hilarious.
videos, all his songs. Be sure to share all his songs because they're just freaking hilarious. Okay, go on his website, buy his PJs. Are you gonna take us out?
No, I brought us in. Go ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for listening to A Contagious Smile, Unstoppable with Victoria and Michael, Stucco and Rusty, who popped in for a brief visit.
Pop.
Thank y'all.
Good night.
Good night, y'all.